Luke chapter 3, verses 4 through 6, the New Revised Standard Version. The voice of one crying out in the wilderness, "Prepare the way of the Lord, make his paths straight. Every valley shall be filled, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough ways made smooth, and all flesh shall see the salvation of God." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. John the Baptist was here preaching in the wilderness. The ministry of John the Baptist was a very controversial one. John challenged the evil structures in society. So John presented a kind of ministry, a model. So he presented a model of ministry which we should really practice today. The kind of model of ministry which John practiced is that he did not just interpret scripture in a bubble, in a vacuum, but he brought the scripture to bear on whatever is happening in society. So he used the scripture to challenge the ills in society, and he used the scripture to interpret what is going on in society. So John was not one for the saying, "See and blind, and hear and deaf." No, John, he looked closely at what was happening, and he speak out against the evils. So much so that he ended up in prison, and later he was beheaded. So I am seeing here where it says that every valley shall be filled, and every mountain will be brought low, and the crooked shall be made straight. This could be referring to the kind of ministry he did in challenging the evil powers in society. So, in Herod's palace, where he saw evil, John challenged the evil which he saw there, because Herod was living an immoral life. So John the Baptist challenged the immorality which he saw there in the government. Today, what we see is that maybe out of self-preservation, that persons keep silent. Or maybe it is that because of the power of money, persons are probably paid off, and because of some gifts that they receive, it really cripple their ministry, so that they are silent and they are unable to challenge the evil in the world. So then, we must note as well, whenever we challenge evil powers, there will be a response. There will be a response, and the response in John's case was that he was imprisoned and later beheaded. Albeit that we as people of God, we must stand up for Jesus as soldiers of the cross. Wherever we see evil, we must use the scriptures to challenge the evil which is around us. For the kingdom of darkness must come to an end, and the light will triumph over darkness, for evil will never have the last say. The peace of Christ be always with you.